he keep his child for the summer.
And Mr. Washington, you don't want to keep the child for the summer? You have the ability to do that?
He keeps saying he's working. I'm
Mom,
working
stop.
too. I'm gonna hang up.
Enjoy the video. Hit the like button.
Do.
Thank you both. You put your hands down. Go ahead, Miss Anziri.
So, Judge, this is this was a order establishing the parent-child relationship. There was a temporary order in place, and we're here to finalize it. The parties are still in agreement to keep the temporary order as is, which I'm going to read into it. The retro and the non-disclosure and the court costs, which was reserved for today, it's still at issue. So the first I'm going to read the parts that they are in agreement, which is exactly as a temporary order. Both parties are joint managing conservator. Ms. Evans is primary within Collin and contiguous counties. Parties agreed to standard visitation that live for parties that live 50 miles or less. Mr. Washington's gross monthly income is $4,333.33. One child before the court. 4 other, he has a duty to support. His medical support is $113 a month. And we're going to keep it same as a temporary order to begin June 1st, 2026. And that's for Miss Evans to carry the child through the state insurance. Child support is $445 a month beginning June 1st, 2026. And Judge,
I need you to move somewhere or get everybody to be quiet. Okay, so are there other people there? Can you go to a room by yourself, ma'am?
Yes, I'm in here by myself now.
Okay. Okay, tilt your screen so we can see your face, please. So I'll make sure if I don't lose you. Okay. Okay, go ahead, Miss Anziri.
and in addition to that, they agreed that the exchange gonna be at the racetrack located at 520 Farmers Market Way, Dallas, Texas 75201. And that's as far as the parties' agreement. I'm gonna call Miss Evans first. Can you state your full name, please?
Asia Evans.
Did you hear the terms that I read into the record?
Yes, I did.
Is that your agreement?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So going to the issues of the retro, so the child was born in April 2024. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You're asking retro from April of 2025. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be, you're asking for retro of 13 months, correct?
Yes.
So during this time, did you live with that?
From April to 2025, we did not stay together. I actually kicked him out and then we separated and he haven't helped since.
I need you to answer yes or no. She'll ask you some more questions.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes.
Sorry, did you guys live together from?
Oh, no. Not from April 2025, no.
Okay. And during this time, has he helped you financially?
No.
Okay. So you're asking for a retro for 13 months at the current child support of $445, which I calculated of $5,785. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you're asking the court if that amount is awarded for dad to pay that back at $80 a month.
That's fine. Yes.
Okay. So now getting to non-disclosure of your information. So you are requesting you're asking the court not to include any of your information, telephone, email, work address, or work address. Is that correct?
He can have the phone numbers and the email, but I don't want him knowing my job location or my home location.
Okay. So what has happened since the temporary order that you don't want your information to be in?
For one, my last job, he popped up at my job banging on my windows. I'm a site manager that's very unprofessional. He put a tracker in my car, and when I would meet him with her in the morning, he would put his hands on me or choke me out.
When was the?
Can you repeat that?
Yes, when was this?
October of 2025, and that was the last time he seen her until I filed for child support.
Okay. So when that happened, did you contact, was the cops called?
Yes, I did call the police when I got to work. But since it was different cities, they said I would have to go back to that location and call the police. But since I am a manager, I was unable to leave, so no report was filed, but I did call.
And since then, anything else has happened?
No, because we don't talk.
Okay. And let's see. So per the temporary order, you guys, I guess it was the standard visitation. So did dad come, how did dad get hold of the child?
He currently got the child June 5th. He called, he texted and he asked where we meeting. I said, yes, we can. He got her and then I texted him. I was like,
So let me ask you this. Did he came to your residence to pick
no,
up the
we
child?
met at the racetrack. I'm sorry.
Okay. Does he know where you live right now?
No, and I don't want him to.
Okay. And you don't want him to know why?
Because he put his hands on me when I'm always by myself, and he pops up at my house. He punched holes in the walls in my old apartment. It's just a no.
When was the last time he showed up at your house?
Before I moved out of Dallas County. So once I moved to
When?
county, April of no, maybe March to April of 2025.
Okay. And what happened when he popped up at your house?
An altercation. He didn't put his hands on me, but like back and forth, but previous he had. So that's why I'm saying my new address I don't want him to have.
Okay. So was he getting visitation back then?
He wasn't on child support then. No,
That's not what I'm asking. Was he
no,
getting visitation?
no, ma'am. I'm sorry. No.
Okay. So why shouldn't he know where his child lives?
Did you just hear what I said? He literally put trackers in my car, put his hands on me, choked me out.
And so when did he choke you?
He choked me in October. That's when he stopped seeing her.
October of what?
2025.
And then were police called at that time?
I just stated that I called the police, but he stayed in Dallas. I called Lancaster police and they said I would have to go back to the location.
And so did you go later and file a report?
No, I did not, because I had to stay at work for 12 hours.
But after your shift was over, did
No,
you go?
I did not.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna pass this witness. Gonna call Mr. Washington. Can you state your full name, please?
Damian Washington.
And Mr. Washington, are you in agreement to the portion that I stated earlier?
Which portion was that?
That both of your joint managing conservator, mom's primary, the child support amount, the exchange location.
Yes.
So with regarding to the retro, is it correct that since April of 2025, you guys were not living together?
That would not be correct.
So did you guys live together for how long?
I want to say about 5 to 6 months.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Miss Evans, I can't see you. Thank you. Okay, so Miss Zanziri asked some more questions. I'm not sure what months.
Okay, so from what month? So what time to what time you guys were living together?
I want to say maybe about 6 months from when she was born, of April 24.
Okay, so the child was born in 2024, but I'm asking since April 2025, which is a year later, did you
no,
and mom live
no,
together?
no.
No. Okay. So from April 2025 up until May of this year, did you help mom financially?
I wasn't able to.
Why is that?
She wouldn't let me. I offered money. She refused.
Okay, and did she give you a reason?
It wasn't enough for her.
Okay, and how much were you trying to give her?
At least I think it was. I offered $175 a week.
Okay. Okay. And during that time, from April 2025 till now, were you making about the same as now?
Yes.
Okay. So do you believe, so you're not in agreement to my calculation of 13 months of retro at 445, which is your current obligation?
That's fine.
So you
That
are
was
in
that was the $80 a month, right?
Yes, if the judge orders the $5,785 in retro, we're asking for you to pay that back at $80 amount.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. So the other issue, so you're not in agreement with mom home address not to be in the order, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and why is that?
Because when it comes time to surrender my daughter, she's refusing. She does. This is the second time it's happened, and I've had my daughter since I was supposed to return her, and I currently still have her.
Okay, when was the last time that this happened, that you tried to surrender the child to the mom and she refused?
It was before her birthday, which is the 23rd, so it was the Sunday before the 23rd of April.
Okay, and you said that had happened multiple times?
This is the second time it's happened.
The second time. Okay. Do you currently know where mom lives?
No.
Okay. Okay. Pass this witness.
The child in daycare during the week?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I couldn't hear.
Okay, Mom, is the child in daycare during the week?
Yes, she is.
Okay, and so does Dad know the daycare?
No, because he don't pay and he don't help.
Okay, that's not my question.
That's the answer. That's a logical answer. When he don't help or help me pay anything, why
Okay.
should she know the information, ma'am? So after today,
Ma'am, stop. Okay, Mr. Washington, are you wanting the pickup and drop off at the child's daycare or school or home if the child's not in school or daycare?
No, I'm perfectly fine with the meet location that we have.
Okay, but it sounds like you're having problems with her not being there. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. Have you read the court order? And so do you know when your visitation is scheduled?
Yes.
Okay, so you know which weekends are yours and which Thursday nights are yours and those things, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so are you bringing the child back on Monday morning to the racetrack?
It was supposed to be every Sunday at 6 p.m.
Okay. Hold on, let me look at your order. Normally, if you have visitation for parties that live within 50 miles of each other, the return is on Monday morning at 8, not Sunday at 6. I'm going to look and see what your temporary order says. It's very possible you guys agreed to that. I just want to see what the paperwork says at this time.
How can I return her now?
Okay, hold on just a second. Yes, it looks like you've got that overnight in your order, sir. Okay, so you guys need to read the order and communicate. If Monday morning doesn't work, you guys need to decide on something else. But Dad, you have the right till Monday morning, and then you should be able to return the child to the daycare if the child's in daycare. So do you have a problem with that?
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so is that farther driving for you to go to the daycare?
I don't know where it's at.
Mom, where's the daycare located? What town?
The daycare is located in Allen.
In Allen. So Dad, would the picking up and dropping off at the daycare work better for you? during the
Alan
week?
is, if I have to, if that's what I have to do.
No.
Okay, well, because your visitation starts when school is out, which means on Fridays on your weekends that you can pick the child up at the daycare and then keep her until Monday morning.
Okay, that would be fine.
Okay. So, Mom, what's the name of the daycare where the child is at this time in Allen? Okay. And what's the address of the daycare? Mr. Washington, write this down. What's the address of the
Can you repeat
So
the last numbers?
Oh, go ahead.
What'd you say?
Can you repeat the last numbers?
The zip code?
Yeah.
75070.
Okay.
Okay. So the standard possession order for parties that live within 50 miles of each other says that when dad's turn to have the child, he can have the child when school is out, either if it's a Thursday visit or a Friday visit for the weekend. He has to, when school is out until on the weekend, it'll be till Monday morning. And on the Thursday, eventually when the child's older in school, then the child will need to go to school on Friday and dad take the child on school. And if it's his weekend, then he gets the child back after school. Okay. But we don't have to worry about school right now because the child's young and we're in the middle of the summer here. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to accept and approve the portions that you guys agreed to, which is what we had in the temporary orders. The parties will be joint managed conservators. Mom will be the primary joint managed conservator. The residency for the child will be restricted to Collin and any county that touches Collin as long as dad lives in one of those counties. Dad to have visitation for parties that live within 50 miles of each other. Dad to pay current child support of $445 beginning June 1st, 2026. Dad to reimburse the state for health insurance $113 beginning June 1st, 2026.
Okay, so what
Hold on. I'm not done. Retroactive support in the amount of $5,785 to be paid back at $80 a month beginning July the 1st of 2026. Regarding the exchange location of the child, pickup and drop off will be per the standard order, which, like I said earlier, will be the school, the daycare, or mom's home unless otherwise agreed to by the parties. If the parties want to meet at that racetrack location, they need to. I would encourage both of you to do that in writing. And if visitation is not working, I would encourage you to file a motion with the court to modify or enforce the schedule if that's needed. No non-disclosure. There should not be a lot of reason for dad to come near mom's home because of the way the schedule is. The pickup and drop off is normally at the daycare or school. And like I said, you can always agree to exchange at the racetrack if that's what you want to do at certain times. Okay, Dad, you had a question?
Yeah, am I able to drop her off now?
Pardon me?
Am I able to drop her off now?
Mom, so right now, this is not Dad's weekend this weekend.
Correct. It's not dad's weekend, and I understand it's not his weekend, but in a court order, like I said, he disobeys what he don't.
So Mom, you haven't filed anything for me to enforce the court order. So
I literally keep telling your people this information.
Hey, stop. I don't work with the AG's office. I'm the court. Okay. I'm the judge. I don't work with the AG's office. They just happen to have filed this case. Are you wanting Dad to just keep the child?
Yes, ma'am, I do. For the summer, yes, because he don't help me with nothing. I can't afford daycare yearly round by myself.
Okay, so Dad, are you wanting primary custody of this child?
No.
No, I'm not saying he have custody over her, but I'm saying keep her for the summer because he haven't helped yearly round, so I don't see the problem. And then I asked him, what's he going to get her for July? He stated he can't, he have to work. I have to work too. If I have to figure it out, why don't we have to figure it out?
Okay, Mom, Dad, do you want to send CPS to pick up the child? Because it sounded like nobody wants the child.
I want her. I don't mind having her.
Y'all missing the whole point, if you ask me.
So, Mr. Washington, you're going to keep the child.
I'm trying to return my daughter to her mother.
And mom, you don't want him to return the child, correct?
I don't, not at this moment because I literally just dropped her off to him. Why can't he keep his child for the summer?
And Mr. Washington, you don't want to keep the child for the summer. You have the ability to do
He
that.
keeps saying he's working. He's
don't.
working. I'm
Mom,
working
stop.
too. I'm gonna hang up.
Okay, feel free, mom. I'm trying to figure out who's going to custody of this child because neither of you want this child.
That's crazy, but I obviously y'all see what's going on. But I guess if this is what I'm gonna have to do.
Well, stop trying to put on this innocent act. Please stop.
So stop. So, Mr. Washington, are you wanting to keep the child?
I'm not able to right now.
So you're willing to keep the child?
I will come get my baby.
Stop. Mr. Washington, are you willing to keep the child?
Yes, I'm willing to.
So, mom, that's what you want is for dad to keep the child for now?
I don't get the question.
She wants me to keep her for the summer.
Because I'm deciding custody today, okay? And it sounds like to me that neither of you want to take this child.
Nobody's saying that. Like that. Can I speak for a moment, please? Understand you can't pick a side because you're a judge. I understand it completely. I literally been taking care of this child yearly round, providing daycare.
Okay, Mom,
I can't afford daycare for the summer.
Mom, I can't make him be a better father.
Okay, exactly. So if I say he have to keep her for the summer, how's that saying I don't want my baby?
Well, because it's not his time right now.
But that's the point. In July, in July, he said he's not going to be able to do it either, ma'am. So what?
So who's going to take care of your child?
Can you repeat that?
So, Mr. Washington, are you going to keep the child?
No, I'm coming to get my child.
I'm just trying to abide by the court order.
But shut up, please.
Okay, you're giving me the only option is call CPS because nobody wants this child.
I just said I will come get my baby. So
when are you coming? That? So where are you?
I will come get my baby today. Like, because you talking about CPS. Nobody said nothing about CPS.
What time are you going to pick the child up today?
When I get off work from my work from home job.
So what time will that be?
7:00 on my time.
Okay, so Mr. Washington, can you have the child at the racetrack at 7:00?
Yes.
Okay, so child will be exchanged at 7:00 tonight. We're going to reschedule this in court, in person, and see what's happening at that time. Okay, so no new temporary order today. We just leave the temporary order in place. Mom's going to pick the child up at the racetrack tonight at 7. Dad will be there to return the child. We're going to come back together and see how the parties are doing.
Judge,
we're going to come. Stop. We're going to come back together in person at the Collin County Courthouse, July the 1st at 2:30. Okay. Ms. Sumter, if you'll make sure parties get notice July 1st at 2:30 with the exact location. The courthouse is on the first floor, but you're getting notice now that we're going to have a hearing July 1st at 2:30. I would encourage both of you to be present.
So, Judge, I don't do an order, right?
No, we're just going to reset this to July 1st at 2:30. Mom is going to return the child today to the racetrack at 7, and Dad will be there. I mean, she'll be there to pick up the child. Dad will return the child at that time. I'm sure that when we come back together July 1st, you guys will tell me if that's not what happened. And I would encourage you to get a plan before then, both of you. Okay? You're both free to go. Hit that button that says leave.